We had a rocky start to the stream, but it looks like it's evened out. So we'll take things slow, you know. It's alright. We're not going to do anything that makes people uncomfortable. Except myself, because I know how this goes. KFC? Hang on. Why has KFC entered the chat? You know it's my one weakness. I'm ready to bless you. You love to see it. Alright, let me slide into the piece here. Hypersectomy, thank you so much for the 5 months. Magnificent. Welcome back to the Perp Squad.
Welcome to the Perp Squad.
Did someone say purple KFC? Oh, you get those ads too. I'm down for a KFC stream. Guys, don't even tempt me. Don't do it. Because look, here's the thing. I'm trying to be a good boy, all right? I'm trying to
Okay.
Green dice. Thank you for the hang on. The 3 months or 2 months? Twitch is a little weird. I understand the distinction. Thank you for a number of months on Prime. Very much appreciated. Welcome back to the Perp Squad.
Welcome to the Perp Squad.
Good boy doesn't accept gifts. Smack my head, my head. That sounds like something Ariana Grande would sing. I don't know. Smack my head, my head. I don't know. I don't know pop anymore. I'm an old man. I've become an old man. I'm only 31. It's happened. Doing a rad share run. A rad share? RN? Is that a ride share? A rad share? A rad share sounds like something I could get down with. Man, I miss Togepi. Don't you mean Togepi? Am I the only one that misses the Chad? I miss him too. Welcome to the Boomer Squad. No relic farming. Oh, okay. You either die the Zoomer or live long enough to be the Boomer. The thing is, like, I don't even have Boomer takes necessarily. It's, well, how do I put this? I wouldn't agree with the average Boomer, which is fine. That's, you know, that makes perfect sense. But I do have some old man takes. And do you mean Comrade Tugepski? Oh, speaking of Comrade, has anyone played that Workers, what's it called? Workers and something, like the Soviet Republic city builder? Has anyone played that? It's really tempting me with just how stupidly in-depth it is. Ricky, I think most of us can agree that age-wise you were in fact a boomer. Yeah, maybe it's true. We've been through this before. The vast majority of my friends believe me to have severe dad energy. Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Yes, that's the one, guys. That's the one. But yeah, like, I'm kind of like the survivalist dad boomer. I'm ready. I'm ready to go out into the woods and just make it on my own. Set up some solar panels. But do you have a dad bod? I can't keep track of what dad bod is. I feel like when I was a boy,
Small Kappa.
dad bod was just anything that wasn't ripped as fuck. And now I think dad bod is a little bit of a gut, but I'm not sure. I rebuke this boomer talk. Gen X baby. Squire, I am a millennial. Correct? So hang on, which one is it? I honestly thought you were gonna go all Black Parade on us? What is Black Parade? I'm 32, but I'm happy. I'm only skinny fat. Yeah, okay. Skinny fat is like, I mean, I don't want to delve into your whole body image situation, but is skinny fat like where you were naturally a slim individual, but you got a little bit of, like, pinchables. I'm a stocky boy, but I can relate to that. Rock a polo shirt and cargo shorts. I'll tell you what, my shorts wearing game has increased by a factor of 12,000% in the past year. Slightly fat. Perhaps kind of ripped on the arms. Yeah, okay, I can deal with that. Like, I wouldn't call myself fat, but, you know, I'm not lean. I got the upper body strength. Also, Gen Z here. I gotta say, you guys have the best memes. You know, he travels, he seeks the Parmesan. That's just gold. My Chemical Romance song? Right. I came for the KHORA, and you stayed for the Boomer Talk. Love and Thunder style. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna look it up. Love and Thuns. Very glad to be Gen Z, frankly. Love and Thunder. Why is it showing up with Thor stuff? Wait, what is this? Next Thor movie? For Rizzle? I mean, fucking fantastic name. Yo, you seen the art on the logo? This is like some straight Conan era shit. I'm down for that. I don't even like Thor. I'm down for this. Hey, Swan Bumps. Speaking of KHORA, here's a tease. I'm ready. Tease me. Let's go. Remember how strong an OP Asher's shuriken damage was? Bleed aside. You take that damage and completely reverse it. Boom, KHORA. Hang on. I hit a 12 mil crit with KHORA the other day. Ooh. Swan Bumps, thanks for the follow. Hey, I just realized, is that like Goosebumps? But they're Swan Bumps instead. They're more graceful. Powerhouse is an understatement. Isn't KHORA Prime coming next year? Ooh, really? KHORA heals enemies? What is reverse damage? Yeah, that's what I'm lost on. What is reverse damage? I've lost it. Guys. Alright. Let's slide into the piece here. So, look, I don't want to be that guy, but you know what's up. Not pitiful damage? Gotcha. You know what's up. This whole, like, look at this. Hang on, wait for the animation to stop. KHORA is so sensual. Like, I was not prepared. You look at her, and she's kind of inhospitable, you know? She's got, like, armor plating and shit. And then just, like, this such a graceful extended leg here. And then this whole situation. So sensual. DE. You need to control yourselves. Just remember to whip your chain cage, leaving danglers is uncouth.
Narc.
She's spider themed? That I don't like. KHORA can also be pretty tanky if you want to mod her that way for starters. KHORA's entire self is a situation. I like her deluxe. Especially for the cover art. Okay, let's peep that. We might not be able to actually see the cover art. So which is the deluxe? This, based on the, I guess we've only seen concept art for Protea Deluxe. but I kind of feel like it's an adjacent aesthetic to this. This is the deluxe? Yeah, okay. For once I managed to join one of your streams, Big Pog. Let me know when I can gift you that Mag Prime. Yeah, sure. Thank you. We can do that right now before we get started. Her deluxe looks like an angry artichoke. I can't even refute that. Probably the same artist. Protea is a lot more elegant. Deluxe grew on me after a while. Yeah. Like, I feel like at first this is not my strap, but it's got a couple of things that just really pull me in. This whole situation right there is stunning. Love the mask. And while I'm not huge into a rose aesthetic or flower aesthetic at all, really, it's just so intricate and like dangerous looking. I'm here for it. I'm honestly here for it. Because, like, she's an old design, right? She's an older frame. The shoes, though. We turning into a foot stream again? Yeah, that's some wild shit. Can you imagine the strength of the balls of her feet? Those shoes, though? What are those? My sound didn't trigger?
Small Kappa.
There you go. She was released in 2018, I think. Right, so not that old. But she's kind of got, I don't know, the way her textures join up and choice of textures just makes me think that she's an older frame. Anyway.
Well put together, operator. Now
let's
and cut down the and make the lotus proud.
Let's add some peeps, if I remember how to do this. Couldn't be that old. She's the next prime. Is that right? Does not exist, so maybe it's an I instead. Hang on, you know what? I'm just going to copy paste. Who am I joining? I thought I was inviting as a friendo. Let's just roll with it. I don't know what's happening.
Fishing tanks scrubbed, grounded, and flushed. Ready for service.
I don't know where we're going. Or why. I see Booba and remember, fun fact, there's an animal called the Great Tit. We'll wear this. So technically the phrase, look at that pair of great tits, is valid outside of horny memento. Yes. I once had an individual send me tit pics. I'm not sure why she did this. You joined him in the relay? Why? Why? Hang on. Player name, invite. Why does that not... Invite. Could not deliver invitation. Look, can you just add me? I think that's going to be the easiest way to do this. It's just Ricky Summer, no space. So you didn't get the blessing? Oh, you hate to see it. Look, it's fine. I feel older when I look at the frame list and realize people call 2016 ages ago. Hold on. Well, I mean, it technically was. Shit, guys, it's 2022. In 2019, I can't even say it. Feels wrong. Feels so long ago. Thank you for the invite. Oh, Simmel. I, then an L. I'm officially legal and I feel old. Just you wait, buddy. I actually don't feel that old. I don't feel like my life is over decrepit, but yeah, it's like what happened to my 20s, you know. This is a nice place. But I remember in 2019, I was so unbelievably pogged out of my tiny skull for the 20s. Because it's like, yo, we're living through the 20s again, guys. How cool is that? Let's get some prohibition going, but not really. But just for the sake of having some speakeasies, and you do some swing jazz and join the mafia. Why the frick not? Thank you so much for that, Mag Prime. Simmel, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Oh, there's so many M's. Simmel. This is a nice doge, guys. This is a nice place. I like the stone aesthetic. Feels like it was carved into something. This is good. How cool was it, Ricky? How cool were the 20s? Look. Depends how you look at it, I guess. Which 20s? Prohibition is going on in the States, but not just with alcohol. Really? What are they prohibiting? Yay, ensnare for us? We're gonna do it. Last 2 years count as one for me? Absolutely. What country are you in? I'm in Australia. The bad ones? (1920s and 2020s? The ninth... Look, to be honest, we probably romanticized the 1920s, so they probably weren't that good, but... It's all relative, right? And everyone's different and have different tolerances. I'm totally not a KHORA main. You can think of the whole COVID thing as Lavos with max range accidentally releasing a viral infused form. Oh no. He had one job.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Oh no, I love that period between two world wars. Yeah, sometimes I think about that, you know? How fucked would that have been to live through? I mean, I feel like we're kind of getting a taste of it now. You know, just a taste. Because, like, obviously a world war is, like, quite a fucking thing. But we got a little taste of upheaval at the moment. And it's just wild hearing the stories of what people had to do to survive. And there wasn't any, you know, people just did it, you know? They did what they had to do. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... There's too many options. That's it. This is the one, right? Alright, everyone pile on in. We're going to start off with an arbitration like I promised we would last stream. I never expected to flex how much time I wasted on a single Warframe, but here I am. 65% playtime with Ash? Yikes. You're on friends only RM, by the way. Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. So just add Ricky Summer, no space, and join the squad. Alright, we got a full squad. Oh, okay. I gotta change my frame. You hate to see it. Okay, so today's stream is about me having bad hair and ranking up KHORA and also Tenant Envoy. We'll get that one later. All right, let's go. Oh, if we're talking Steam hours, oh yo. I haven't checked my hours in a hot minute. Hope you're ready to slide on into the piece. You ready to locate the target? Have you tried Octavia? Yeah. Right at the beginning, I was gifted Octavia. Steam hours, 24,000? Maybe go outside for a second. maybe go outside.
Hold the line.
Alright, let's actually go. This tile set is a Warframe classic. I remember playing this tile set while watching on my second monitor someone talk about the Deimos update. I can't remember what it's called now. But yeah, the big Deimos update. I was playing this map, and they were being very critical of the whole thing and Warframe in general. And I was like, yo, do I start making Warframe videos? This was like, this is the birthplace. This is where it all happened, where it all began. You got the big storm over your way, Rick? Not yet. Give it a hot minute. So how do we feel about Tenant Envoy? Tease me your thoughts. Hey Charles G, what up? You guys ever cleared a wave before? Alright, nice try, username. Nice try. Well done. Insert you had us in the first half meme. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I still haven't seen that, by the way. I wonder if it's time. Lord Jamed? Or Lorded Jamed? We may never know. And Little T, thank you for the follow. I feel like there's no one to kill here. I thought arbitrations were meant to be intense. That got me PTSD? It's that bad, huh? I feel like I've always been a bit of a boomer at heart. Because, like, I've never really felt the need to, like, jump on the bandwagon of things. When everyone's like, yo, 2 girls, 1 cup, 2 girls, 1 cup. Like, I don't care, man. It took me several years to watch the You're a Wizard Harry sketch. I mean, to be fair, it's fantastic. But, yeah, first time I watched it was at uni. Some friends made me watch it in the library, which was a big mistake. Good times, though. Yearn for the days of yore. No such thing as it's time to see it. You were missing out, but remember, what has been seen cannot be unseen. All right, chat. You need to tell me, what's one thing that perfectly encapsulates once you see it, you can't unsee it? Like what is burned into your brain such that you could almost say it changed your life?
Fight on. This test has only
Speaking of Steel Path, finally managed to reach Steel Path
Extraction is ready.
Europa. You love to see it. Congratulations. Somehow I haven't fully completed Steel Path, but somehow I have Steel Path Mott. I've just been repeating that. I guess did someone rush you there? Letters, once you see them, you can never unsee them. That is a technically correct answer, yes. That is technically correct. Sexy Doug Trio? Yeah, that's a good one, man. I like that. Not Sexy Doug Trio, but as an answer, that's a good one. I think that's something we can all relate to. Remember in the Discord not too long ago, there was that, I don't know if they're still in the community, but there was that individual who was really into monsters. Like, really into monsters and wanted a spider girlfriend. That lives rent-free in my brain and I can't get it out. It may have ruined my life. I don't know, man. But hear me out, chat. What do you mean, Ricky? Sexy Doug Trio is sexy? That's the thing. Sexy Doug Trio is sexy, and perhaps shouldn't be. If you could take a pill to erase specific memories, would you take it? "4chan is full of unseeable things." Every time I've gone onto 4chan, I feel like I shouldn't be there, you know? Like, I feel like an FBI agent is hunting through my emails. Hell yes, erase last years of high school. So cringe. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, similar question. Would you go redo high school? Firstly, part one of the question, if you lost all your memories of the present, would you still go back and redo high school? The price of admission is your humanity? No. Hell no, I would never want to relive it. Absolutely not, because high school was the worst few years of my life. Same. Alright, so would you go back if you had the memories and knowledge you have today? Would you redo it? College so far has been the best years of my life. I'm so glad to hear it. I just graduated high school, so hell no. Congratulations, and understandable. Welcome to the first days of the rest of your life. Maybe. Look, I wouldn't seek it out. Here's the thing. Like, if you told me in a jungle somewhere, there's a magical herb that will allow me to travel back to my teenage body, but with my 31-year-old brain, and relive high school with the knowledge I currently possess. If you told me that existed, I'd be like, cool. Whatevs. If you handed me the pill that would do it, then I'd do it. But I'm not going to go out of my way. Diamond hands. If I went back to high school, I would probably not finish it with the knowledge. Hang on. Finish it with the knowledge how good sex is? I'm not sure I understand that sentence, but I understand the sentiment. And I can get down with it. I mean, it would almost be too good, honestly. It would be... Time travel's too powerful. And I think we can consider this time travel. Because it is effectively time travel. But time travel is just way too OP. You know, you put your big wad on Tesla. You put your big wad on Apple. Holy shit, man. And you call it a day. And then you retire at the age of 30. Easy stonks. You use your memory of past events to just troll everyone at school. Honestly, I'm surprised that there aren't more movies based on this premise. Why Apple when you could do Bitcoin? Why not all of it? I mean, Apple, I just heard in the news, Apple is now one of the few $3 trillion companies. So it's doing very well for itself.
Do you choose to leave now or continue?
Imagine being a crypto bro in 2010. Oh, buddy.
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I talked to someone a little while ago who, you know, had mild crypto bro energy. He's not a crypto bro, but you know, he bought some crypto a little while ago. It bumped up. It's now worth a shitload of money, but he bought it through a platform that he can't access. Because it was like defunct in Australia, or they stopped supporting Australian customers or something like that. Basically, because of Australia, he couldn't access his crypto. Certainly not easily, at least. And he's like, yo, if you can figure out how to transfer it so I can actually cash in, I'll give you half. Nah, buddy. it's yours, but what a wild situation. Not stonks. I learned my facts from memes. I mean, look, that's not a... Listen, if the meme gives you the nugget that causes you to then research something, why not? Honestly, I've learned so many things, not directly from video games, but I'll find out about something and then I'm like, is that real? And I'll look it up and I'm like, holy shit. And suddenly I'm a genius. VPN it? I don't think it's that simple. Crypto wallets are very... I mean, look. The 2, 3, 4 million factor authentication on crypto wallets is such that yesterday I tried to get into mine and it took 10 minutes. Just back and forth, like, hey, scan your thumbprint. Sure, now put in your password. Oh, that was wrong. Do the thumbprint again, do the password. That was right, but we want your thumbprint one more time. It's like fucking A, buddy. This would have been a perfect segue for a NordVPN sponsor, by the way. You hate to see it. You know what? If we're talking about what if scenarios, I would like to run a parallel timeline, just as a test timeline. And in that timeline, I would take every single sponsorship I'm offered. And it would either be an absolute shit show and destroy my channel, or it would be glorious and it would become a meme. But we haven't gone down that path, and that's fine. I'm glad we didn't. But I tell you what, just to set the tone for it, it would have started with a body pillow sponsorship. I kid you not. Sponsor me, Nord Daddy. A glorious shit show. You know it. What other good ones did I get? I got a gamer dating app. I was offered a sponsorship for that. Imagine Whisper body pillow. Surely that exists. Ricky alternate timeline. He would have a lot more money and a lot less integrity. But he'd probably be a lot less stressed. Gamer dating app? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it look, it either went under or still hasn't released yet. But it was like maybe 3 years ago. Gamer dating app, isn't that just Warframe? Rickfluenza? Isn't there a vaccine for that? I just realized this is a dam and the water is frozen up there. Why would a gamer date? Yeah, I think it was doomed from the beginning, honestly. Also, like, it's a little bit weird. Like, how do I sponsor that? Really think about it. What's the sponsor spot gonna look like for that? That's right. I've been using this gamer dating app, and I've been fucking smashing all week. So maybe you should use it too. Like, it's how do you endorse that sort of thing? Gotta get my rookie summer booster. You hate to see it. First time viewer, what's a mace, mate? A mace is a magnificent piece of art on the end of a stick. And you whack people with it. WikiHow sponsored dating app. I'll just step out. This was before I knew you a little. But even so, like, I wasn't getting tangled anyway. But like, yeah, how do you handle something like that? Oh, sure. Totally was. I mean, if I got a sponsorship offer for that, I totally would have lolled at you. I would have sent that to you and been like, what do we do here? TBH would totally use that, but my country is too tiny for anyone to be on it. That's fair. Same. My preference is a longsword, ladies.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Dungeon crawly mode? Yeah, but you can't crawl a dungeon without a big old mace. Speaking of whacking people, try this gamer dating app. Speaking of spending all your time staring at a screen to the point that you've lost all ability to communicate with humanity, try this dating app. Look, dating apps suck balls anyway, man. Hear me out. Has anyone had a good experience with dating apps? Has anyone used a dating app and it actually led to something genuine? I want to know. Dagger best? Oh, that's right. I've been using the Dagwa. I totally forgot. Let's peep it. See how much D it does. Like none whatsoever. Where my polearm enjoyers at? Polearms I find a bit clunky, TBH. Nope. No good dates. Ah yes, big fat mace in a tight, dark, moist cave. Sounds like my Friday night, boys.
Narc.
But hear me out. How would you feel if you you've matched with someone on Tinder. You decide to go on a date. You go to like, you know, a semi-decent restaurant. Certainly respectable. And the guy rocks up just like holding a mace over his shoulder. How would you feel about that? See, I tried a bit of dating apps, then I realized I had a crush on my best friend, but friend-zoned. A moment of silence, please. Strangely, the majority of relationships in the last few years are from apps. I can think of one that wasn't. I'd smash. Does the mace have blood on it? No, it's beautifully polished because I take pride in my weapons of death. Confused Unga Bunga? First ST app? I'm not sure what ST. One ST? What? Oh, it's just first. Yeah. First app, just divorced. Founded. Hang on. Just divorced, founded, husband was a ped. Second. I'm not understanding this, but it sounds horrible. Moment of silence. Moment of silence. Put me off dating apps? Yeah. Yeah, look. Yeah. I just... Look. How many times can I beseech you to look and listen? Look, listen, and feel in my general direction. I call it window shopping for humans. You know, you can't rush this shit. You gotta slip into it. You gotta slide. What do I always tell you guys? Slide into the piece. Sliding into the piece isn't a quick fix situation. You gotta marinate, dude. Speaking of smashing, gotta go watch Cobra Kai. See ya, boys. Enjoy. Which is your main frame? Protea for sure, yeah. Moment of silence. Hey, Ricky in chat, what up? What games are we most excited for? Individuals? What are you pog out of your gourd for? Alright, one more to go. Guilty Gear? Didn't they just release a Guilty Gear? Alan Wake 2? That's next year though? I didn't realize that was so far away. It's not really something on my radar, but a lot of people are excited about it, so I hear a lot about it. Although I literally suck magnum balls at fighting games. Arc Raiders? Yeah, Chris knows. Chris knows. I just really hope Arc Raiders isn't a hero shooter. I have enough games that I'm playing at the moment to be too pogged about. But of course Elden Ring is something. Yeah! I'm interested in Elden Ring for sure. But I'm also wary of trying to fight the first boss and being like, fuck this shit. I'm out. Life's too short. I don't feel like games news enough to look forward to stuff. All my faves were released 20, 30 years ago. Keck. Yeah, look. I mean, I started playing The Witcher 3 again for like the 8th time. I think in the last 2 years I've spent more time just staring at my Steam library, trying to figure out what to play rather than actually playing anything. Kerbal Space Program 2, I thought that was already out. Sexy Snowman, thank you for the follow. Alright, let's get the math out of here. Ugh. You all want some Vitus Essence? Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah! Like on paper, I'm pogged for that. Oh shit, a sexy snowman? The greatest. Hang on. I need to now Google sexy snowman. Sexy snowman. What is this? What would a sexy snowman look like? Because here's the thing. My initial reaction is a very shapely feminine snowman. But it's, if we're talking about snowman, I'm trying to picture what would a sexy snowman look like. Alright, see, all these are horribly creepy. This is not good. This one's alright. This is still creepy, but this is alright. He's got the carrot in the wrong spot. Mr. Snowcone, you love to see it. Somebody turn on the AC because the MF so sexy the room is hot. You love to see it. Project Zomboid is in a pretty good state right now too. Been playing both solo and with friends. Man, I remember I bought that on Desura. Do you remember that platform? That's how long that's been in development. Really, first thing that came to my mind is a buff as fuck snowman.
I've been thinking, operator. I thought you would.
Yeah, look, I don't know. I know, it has a very specifically weird... I feel like a sexy snowman needs to retain some of the cuteness of its snowmanness. Winter is coming. Always was. Astronaut. Okay. Let's go back to what we're doing here. I'd say the sexiest snowman is a curvy snowman, aka regular snowman. He's pretty... You know what? Just put that bad boy in a compromising pose, and we'll call it done. Alright, Andro King, thank you for the follow. Check in-game chat, sent 2 mod configs. Oh, right. Yeah? Yeah? Is this what you're talking about? For Kuva Ogress? I haven't got Kuva Ogress. Until Westwood shows off Command & Conquer Red Alert 4, I sleep. Remember Westwood, guys? I was always more of a Tiberium kind of guy. Looking at damage here. Yeah. Yeah. That's a decent amount of D. I'll be playing Warframe till I'm 90. you love to see it, maybe. You know, I'll allow this. I like this. Huvogris is such a sexy looking weapon too. I'm waiting for Homeworld 3. Oh, baby, yes. Red Alert 2 is possibly my most played game. Like, okay, Witcher 3 aside, Supreme Commander, man. The first one, buddy. Played the shit out of that. Sad that EA killed Westwood, I know. Remember when EA made good games? Don't lie to yourself, it happened. And it happened in my lifetime, and then they stopped. Yo, have you guys interested in the new Dune game? Spice Wars? Supreme Commander, the PC Destroyer? Yeah. But worth it. Oh, your Gord looks pretty nice from upcoming game. Yo, Gord, right? Like, alright, I'm just gonna... Spice Wars? What's up? Why is that funny? I'm gonna pog out of my gourd about Gord. Have you guys heard about Gord? It's like, as far as I can tell, it's gonna be an action RPG with like village building and management overtones. And it's sort of like this grim dark kind of thing. Holy shit. Sounds like a culinary competition show. Maybe it is. The spice must flow. That'd make a great sketch, actually. All the major players in Dune have to do a cook-off. Alright, shall we format this, guys? Or a Star Wars parody in the kitchen? I'm ready for either of those. But yeah, I'm pogged out of my gourd for gourd. But I used to play so much Supreme Commander. Just against the AI. And then I dabbled a little bit with Forged Alliance Forever. That was good. You get some fun situations there. Use a potato first? Nah, I want to get up to the Max Lord. I feel like with Tenet / Lich weapons, I want to... What is that? Is that for mixing the two? If you got two of them? Rolo 2 and 3 were the best shit ever, especially Yuri's Revenge. I miss those FMV sequences. Epic unit counts and scales in Supreme Commander. Long 8-hour deathmatch. That was the shit, man. That was so good. In Forged Alliance Forever, there were a couple... I was a horrible individual. I would never give up, you know? But that's the beauty of Supreme Commander. You could pull it out of your ass. Like, my base would be destroyed, so I'd play, like, Stealth Commander. And the guy's like, GG. I'm like, not yet, buddy. And I'd make him hunt me down. Well, I'm doing, like, guerrilla warfare against him. It's so good. You don't need an RTS if it doesn't take 6+ hours per match? I don't disagree. Never give up, never surrender. Rip Tim Curry too? Wait, he's not dead, is he? If I remember correctly, the time you put a potato in a weapon doesn't affect the total capacity it has at the end. Oh, yeah, I didn't think it did. Is that what you guys are talking about? Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I need it. I once won the hardest campaign level in Soviet. Red Alert 2 with one Kirov blimp once. Most intense day of my life, yeah. Potato doubles your capacity to 60 on mass. You'll love to see it. Potato made Kuva Nukel before I format it, and it has 80 capacity now, so yeah. Please potato that weapon before I die. Ugh. I just don't want to waste my potatoes, you know? Fine, guys. Ruining my life. Alright. Now can I former? Hello, Coban. Or Koban. I got no more potatoes. I spent all my Nightwave credits. I'm super low on potatoes. I'm so low on potatoes, I'm having to substitute in sweet potatoes. Potato famine is real? Call Iowa. It's getting real bad out here. Alright, so I have a question about Envoy. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, shove 'em in your Envoy. Zarex, thank you for the follow. Multi-shot gun. So hear me out. I put multi-shot on, and I couldn't quite see what was happening. So there was multiple projectiles, but they don't split. It's like multiple projectiles all at once. So how does multi-shot work with this thing? I have an answer about Envoy. Hit me up. It uses more gun. This is Tenet Envoy.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Zirian, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Much appreciated. Welcome back to the Perp Squad.
Welcome to the Perp Squad.
Did you do the new war yet, Mr. Streamer? Yeah, I got a 4-part series on it on my YouTube channel. It's good shit. Hey, Ricky picked up the bondage kitty, I see. Oh, no. Oh, no. Show your stats, please. Which stats is this? Dope music, son. Thank you. Thank you. Exclamation music. What's a YouTube? Couldn't tell you. It's a repository for wasted time. That's its main function. Anyway. Profile. What do you want to see on the profile? A repository is better than a suppository? Well, imagine if we could just gain knowledge by shoving things. Anyway. Are these the stats you wanted to see? As you say, you want to learn to play KHORA, tutorial pretty quick, get decent static weapon. Best would be something with nice rip. Well, that's not going to happen. And slap everything with her whip. Okay? Stats. Stat stick? Stats. Oh, a stat stick! I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, so her 1, I'm surprised by the damage that her 1 does. For sure. Yes, of course. All the mods I don't have. Alright, I haven't used a singer forever.
If I may say,
Let's see what we got.
your chosen Warframe suits
Like, no capacity. That's alright. So... what are we looking for? We're looking for damage or status? Big thing is crit. I do like crit. Alright. So how does something like this play in with... leave weapon? Can I see your KHORA? Now hold on, give me a second. How does something like this play in with a 1? KHORA's whip has 25 base crit. My in-game name is Ricky Summer No Space. Critical damage. Critical chance for a slide attack. Interesting if true. See, that's something I would probably use a lot. Basically ignore everything on the left stat panel. You cannot slide attack with KHORA's 1. Oh no. See this alright, this makes it tricky then. Probably better off just going straight damage then. At least for the time being. Oh, I can't double up there. Keep Blood Rush, it will get you crit stuff. Hey Pixel Empire, how you doing? Let's have a look. Let's see what we got here. I don't know why it doesn't say I don't possess that, because I don't. Organ Shatter. Yeah, okay. Let's finish with that. Oh, we got some augments. Rolling Guard. Yep. I might be able to buy Rolling Guard, actually. Nope. That's not happening. Oh well. You hate to see it. Which one? Hang on. Two of them sure need 2 modes. Which one? I don't understand that. Okay, so this is what I got currently. She's been fine. I mean, once I get to like 15 minutes, the damage is hard to come by a little bit. I think more than anything it was energy that was a problem. TBH. I just couldn't cast abilities after not too long at all. Also, no strength on KHORA? Why the hell not? Seriously? You don't need it with accumulating whipclaw, but I don't have accumulating whipclaw. So, therein lies the issue. I'm sure you'll understand. Alright, let's get out of here. So I'm gonna do, this is how we do it. We're gonna go solo first, and then we'll bring you peeps in. Because when I do it non-solo, there's just no feeling what the frame is like. You need rolling guard. No, that I can buy. Yeah, KHORA eats energy like there's no tomorrow. Alright, that's good. But glad to hear that confirmed. Range, duration, efficiency, strength. But that's, I'm sure that's predicated on the fact that you've got a weapon that's going to do her good, right? I just bought an accumulating whipclaw for you. Thank you. I generally don't put the augments on for the videos. Okay. Starting to get into stuff I'm not recognizing. So let's give her a go. Let's see what happens. And let's talk through the strat here. Any enemies caught in a fall will spread damage to it. Hang on. Damage to it to all other enemies caught in a fall. Yes. It just doesn't, I don't know. Maybe I haven't been catching enough enemies to really appreciate its usefulness. Just doesn't seem to really work out that well. I'm actually, of all her abilities, I'm probably most disappointed in the fall. Alright, so I want to know about the 3. Do you guys swap around? Or do you keep the Kato on one ability? Or one mode, rather. This I love. This I freaking love. Like, that's the whole frame right there. Helmet for 3? No, we're not helmet for 3. So what do you actually do with it? Else just heal? Okay, that's what I want to know. Strat? You strangle, then start whipping? You love to see it. Yo! Mac, thank you for the 4 months. Much appreciated. Welcome back to the Perp Squad.
Welcome to the Perp Squad.
And we're back. Alright, you ready to get strangled? That's just beautiful. I mean, why would you not? It's absolutely stunning. That's all you need. And honestly, the heal is incredible. Have I mentioned that I've never seen or played KHORA? You've never seen KHORA? Even? Strangle is 04, not 02. I don't know, I just feel like the 2 works so much better. KHORA is in my top 3 frames. You love to see it. Rare KHORA in the wild. It 2 gives you bonus damage on 01. Okay, so we got a big clump here. Let's try out the 4. Whip. Are these guys still alive? Maybe not. Hang on. Let's compare some abilities here. So 35, 70. Damage per second. So do you guys use the 2 at all?
Tenno, prepare for life support.
If I'm on Steel Path, I change the 1 with Spectro Rage. I don't even know what that is. Who's a Spectro Rage? So imagine, do you want the biggest Strangle Dome imaginable? You want it big, right? I use her 2 all the time. Okay, so when would you use her 2 over the 4? Oh, I forgot about this. Yes, you want big Lenny. $235 range on my KHORA. You use both 2 and 4. Free energy with augment. Which one? I use 4 to group enemies up, then I cast the 2 to get bonus damage on them before I annihilate everyone. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Come on, get in close here, babe. Actually, let me get the life support first. It feels like... Oh, Pilfering Strangle Dome. Right. See, now I'm out of energy. It feels like 2 is just so useful for bringing enemies in, you know? Like these boys right here. Get in here, buddy. Pull them in. Pull them in, baby. Let's go. I have no energy. Please, sir. Did you become Hydroid this year? I have been dehydrated since Christmas. Please, like these guys aren't even worth attacking. I need a large group of men. Please furnish me with many men. No.
Extraction is ready.
You ever whipped a bunch of men before? Once. I meant to say a stat stick. No, I require exactly 1 stat stick, please. 1 nominal unit of statistic stick. I feel like I could have picked a better weapon for this. I should have picked something that I had more capacity on. If you want, I can get you into Simulacrum to test and show KHORA. Nah, that's not how we do things here, but thank you. Everyone gets test on the same treadmill. Also remember that Chorus 4 has a grab radius of about double its visible range. Are you sure? Because that was one of my criticisms of it. Well, not criticisms, but I thought that it was going to run a little differently. It seems like if you're not touching the edge, you don't get schlorped.
Life support activated.
All right, let's see if we can test this out. Put them on the edge here. Can we lure them in? Okay, so they're gonna get super close. Is that what you mean? If operator spoiler mode, what's the spoiler? Other mode? It's spoiler squared.
Life support incoming.
That's why you use 2 to pull enemies in forcibly. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Thank you for the posture check. You ever been schlobbed in before? So that's just such a beautiful ability right there. The grab radius with 220% range is 22 meters, so look at that as a gauge. Does it increase exponentially or relative? Alright, there are many men here ready to be whipped into oblivion. You ever been whipped before? You ever had no energy to cast any of your abilities? Wait, first time playing KHORA? Correct. Well, I mean, not right now, but the video is coming. Also, that just seems like a better strat all across the board.
Get ready for a capsule.
Linear scale with ability range. So, why does it not pull anyone in right now?
I've delivered another life support capsule. Life support has been replenished.
Unless I'm misunderstanding what you guys are saying, but it seems like it's meant to pull people in from outside of the dome. Like a range and or bug frame. Like, are these guys meant to come in at some point? Hey Rick, I have a quick question. Of all games you have played, how fun is Warframe compared to them? A scale of 1 to 10 for you? That's an unfair comparison right there. I'm not sure I can answer that question. Need a lot more range? Happy New Year to you. But that would, if it's a range issue, then that would imply that the grab from outside of the dome is not a linear scale, right? A 200% ability strength dome range, 10 meter grab range, 20 meter. Hang on, we're gonna have to go into the. We have to go deep into the vaults here. It lists the grab range and the ability details. Alright, we'll peep that.
Life support has been replenished.
That's what the wiki says. Right, right. Okay. Also, it's just kind of better doing this, TBH. Man, how fun is Warframe compared to other games? That's such a weird question. Like, compared to other games of its genre, it's up there. It's tippy top tier. I can say that confidently. Love to see you rocking the Sancti Magister. Look, I would use it more. Hear me out. So you know how I pogged out of my gourd over the slower gameplay of the spoiler? Remember that? I feel like that would suit the Magister a hell of a lot better than regular gameplay does, right? It just feels weird sliding around like a ninja and then slow.
Another life support capsule
You know?
is now available.
Please, sir.
Extraction is ready.
Alright. You can't really compare a horde shooter like Warframe with a game like Age of Empires. True. when I'm in the mood for Age of Empires, I'm not in the mood for Warframe. And vice versa. Yo, Dr. Corvus. Thank you for the follow. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. It's fine. It's fine, though. Not the follow, sorry, for the 2 months of Prime. I apologize. Welcome back to the Perp Squad.
Welcome to the Perp Squad.
I love a good slow bonk to the head. And I was just about to gloat that you can't die with heal mode on. Like, it's pretty good. But, yeah, look. Okay. I was just about to say, you ever been slow bonked before? But, I'm gonna let that one go to the keeper. Petition to make Ricky play Neverwinter? I don't take no for an answer? Oh, no. So when I tried to play, the first time I tried to play Neverwinter, it was, you know, it was aging even back then. It's a bit tough.
Your chosen Warframe suits you.
Okay, grab radius. See, I think that's possibly wrong, but, you know, whatevs. Because I don't feel like, even if we take the base stats into consideration, I do not feel like there is a 1 meter radius around the dome that pulls individuals in. Anyway. Alright, what if we try this? What's the base stat on it at max rank? Probably the grab range will become 2 times the dome range at rank 3.
Are you enjoying the view?
Yeah. You're not 30 yet. Yeah, I know. Once you hit max rank, grab radius becomes 2 times dome radius? Do you remember what that is? Become Hydro, my boy. You'll love to see it. Base stat on max range is 5? Really? Still 5? Okay, so the radius doesn't change, but the grab radius does. That's so weird. That's so weird, guys, but alright. I'm playing your music. You'll love to see it.
Narc.
Okay. Let's test this out. So now we've got, I mean, well, I was gonna say 2 meters. No, we don't have 2 meters, but we got slightly more grab range. Let's see if it actually changes. So then you guys use the Strangle Dome augment to get energy back. Is that what you're talking about?
Turned your back on a lot of innocent people, Tenno. What do you care?
65% chance. Dogma augment is just for the loot. Nope, we use Gara ability with her augment to get energy. What? Isn't that what I'm talking about? Otherwise, which augment? No, forget about Helminth. What else? Spectro Rage? If you don't Helminth, use Pilfering. It is... So what? You're saying you cannot... Hang on. Surely you're not suggesting that KHORA is unplayable without Helminth. If you really don't want to... So what... Just so... Because it seems like we've got some new people here. So for the first time playing videos, we don't do anything like that. We keep it vanilla. Because that would be... That would defeat the purpose of reviewing the frame. Rage works because Cat heals. Or Hunter Adrenaline. Never had energy issues with KHORA. Helminth isn't necessary to keep energy up. Pilfering Strangledome is largely sufficient for energy. Cool. That's what I wanted to know. Alright. So then, yeah, that makes sense. So then that becomes a staple just to keep you going. Until you don't spam like madman. Well, you can't spam. See, what would we put in instead? Well, I mean, we can get away with that. Let's see how this feels. Fleeting expertise. You can buy Pilfering Strangledome from Red Veil, but you can? The wiki hath lied to me.
With these, you may punish our enemies.
Hang on. Who else? Who else? Am I not veiled up enough? I thought I was.
Sacrifice.
I was gifted a Neja Prime for the sake of actually building the frame. But. But here we are. Oh no. Are you ready? Do not. Are you ready for the ultimate betrayal? Are you ready for the ultimate betrayal of a member of chat? We can talk about this. Do it. Calm down. Don't. I can get you that mod. I can buy it for you if you prefer. I'd rather avoid gifting. If I can. Let's not make mistakes here. Hang on. Is Neja vaulted right now? Do it. The do-its are overwhelming. Do it. Do it. Oh no. The do-its are out of control. Yeah, okay. We don't have Christoph's permission. Was it you that gifted it, Christoph? Don't do it. You'll need 25k standing afterwards anyway. What is going on? You think it was you? If only there was a way to look back at logs. If only there was a way. What's your daily standing at?
We await sacrifice.
Hey, sweetie bun bun. What up? For a person that has Twitch channel permission, can look at the log. Nah, the conversation would not have been in Twitch. Would have been in game. Just take one from us and do it another day after you get your Neja. All right. Well, let's do it later. Let's rank up first. All right, let's open it up to the floor. Slide on into the piece. Yeet Neja for the glory of the Veil? You've done a Neja video before, right? Yeah, I have. So there wouldn't be a Prime video. It's just for the sake of I guess, completionism. The glory of the do-its? Unbelievable. We'll never see its like again. Unless you do a revisit video. Oh, look, it'll be probably in a long while. I think we just got 10 frames left, guys. We're getting close. I'm gonna show you KHORA. Oh, I've seen KHORA. We're getting real close. Oh, good. It's the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Do we know if we're in the age of Aquarius or not? Because, like, there's some contention over that. Some people are like, yeah, we're in the age of Aquarius. Or some people are like, we're coming up on it, dude. Don't do anything stupid. But my entire life up to this point. Well. Well. We are totally Age of the Water Bearer. Don't do anything stupid as an invitation. Ideally. Okay, we're balk tier individuals. Let's run this one again. Did your game freeze? Yeah. One of the rare crashes. Yeah, chat, hit me up with that. What frame did you not like at first, or what weren't sure about, and now it's like your main or one of your favorites? Valkyria, interesting. Used to dislike Ash. Excalibur. Protea. Ooh. Controversial. Harrow. Hildren. Interesting. Mirage for me. Protea strangely because I thought we didn't need another Vauban. Wait, why is everyone saying Warframes? Because I asked what frame you didn't like at first, but now it's one of your favorites. Hey yo, we're just automatically back. That's pretty cool. Banshee. Wukong, yeah, okay. Easily Nyx, Ivara. I feel like... I'm not sure I could answer this question myself, but I didn't not like Ivara at first, but I wasn't expecting her to be so pog. Alright, pageantry. KHORA squad. Is this a full KHORA squad? We need pageantry or we abort the mission. Oh no. Oh no.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow channel operative raids the ship for supplies.
What tragedy have we wrought?
The line.
Full cat? Oh no. Megapoxel, thank you for the follow. Someone want to open the door? You ever triggered an alarm before?
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Alright. Now I have to find some enemies that are nowhere near the squad. Let's pull these lords in. You'll love to see it. Now hang on, if I whip someone else's dome, firstly, is that dome sniping? Secondly, do I still do the big D? Fan from YouTube, love your content. Thank you, welcome. Oh my Christ. This whole dome situation though. Domes for days. Only feeling slightly uncomfortable about it. So. You ever whipped a dome before?
Life support on the way.
You can whip other people's domes so long as you don't take off your socks. I feel like leaving your socks on, like taking the socks off is a class act. You gotta take your socks off. Look at these lords, they're so close. I mean, they're a little more than a meter away, but they're so close. Get into my dome. I think the grab range is... I think the grab range is all over the place. How was your new year? It was 8. I can't remember what I did. Yeah, no, it was good. Low key. Played some Settlers of Catan. Won my first game ever, like an absolute Chad. Speaking of Ash, Ricky, did you know that Ash's 4 damage scales with combo multiplier and that every bleed his moves deal can be stacked with viral, aka easy 50 to 100k bleed procs? I think I did know that, yeah, but haven't achieved it myself.
Life support incoming.
Alright, let's slide into the piece here. I'm out of energy. Please hit me, smack me. There you go. You ever been beaten senseless before? Are you more of a dagger person then? I think we all know the answer to this question. I'm gonna hold a pop quiz next week in the community tab on YouTube. What is Ricky Summers' favorite weapon? I think we know how this goes. Just go make a Macesaur, Ricky. You gotta walk me through that process. I don't think I can afford it. Last time I looked. Whenever I hear dagger, I think of the Skyrim cheese strat that made the game boring as fuck. What was this? I'm not an exploit lord myself. Now they're fairly cheap. We'll peep it. Schmeck. Hit me up, my dudes. I did a little cheese dagger strat myself this Christmas. Brotherhood gloves, one-handed, 15 times backstab damage, 30 times multiplier on stealth kills. Oh, you don't mean like cheese wheels. You mean cheese as in cheap. I get it. So you got me excited with cheese wheels.
Life support has arrived.
You got me excited over you guys. You can't tease me with cheese like that. What's going on in my hair? What's everyone's favorite cheese?
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you are ready, go to.
Can we do a cheese stream? Sorry for the cheese tease. You should be sorry. But I'll forgive you. This time. Everyone gets one. Favorite cheese is Loki Banish clone. It's the wrong kind of cheese. Alright, I'll allow that answer, but you have to describe the texture and aroma of that. It's the only way. They're just so... the way they get dragged in is just so pathetic. It's so good. I like some good smoked provolone. Yeah, baby. Eat 'em is nice. Did you eat 'em? French brie. Brie's great. I love brie. I'm a blue cheese boy too. My only problem with blue cheese is I can never tell. Like when you open it fresh, it's fine. But after that, I'm like, is this off? And like the answer is technically yes. But like you know what I mean. It's really hard to tell if it's gone bad. But damn, it's good. Satisfying yet boring. It's the name of my memoir. Butter cheese is my fave? What is this? Hang on, I had noodles with 6 different types of cheese? Oh my Christ. How's Protea? Protea is the greatest frame ever invented. That's how Protea is. If Protea was a cheese, what kind of cheese would she be? Rotato, turret, rotato. No, we're not allowed to call it a turret. Circle cheese. I kind of wanted Vauban to be the engineer boy I'd always play, hoping Protea fills that void. Look, she may well, because she fills it for me. And how? Wait. Three-year cheese? Is that a cheese with a bachelor's degree? In fermentation? So speaking of a bachelor's degree, I've been looking into getting my boat license. And it's pretty straightforward, but part of the situation is the requirement to have emergency radio equipment on board, and that's all well and good. But it seems that you actually need a qualification to operate it, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, I can imagine why that would be the case. So that you don't use it incorrectly and spam emergency channels. Fine. But why don't they teach you that as part of getting your license, considering it's a requirement? It's like, hang on, how do I put this? It's like needing a license for a car and then having to get a separate qualification to put your emergency lights on. It's silly. Can you imagine? I need severely more men. It's like teaching you about the internet and then saying you need a computer. No, but like, alright, the reason I laugh is more like driving license and first aid. But like, not quite, because it's a requirement. It's like, you don't need first aid to get a driver's license. If you did, then yeah. Some drivers down here need a separate course for hazard lights. I think drivers over here need a separate course to use their indicators. You do here? What? Where are you? You need to have a first aid qualification to get a license? That's wild. Anyway, Germany, right. Interesting. So, the reason I laugh at the internet comment is I can't tell you how many products or services I've come across that are like in the fine print. You need an internet connection. It's like, yeah, fucking obviously, man. But I guess they gotta put it in there. For like liability reasons, but it's so good. I can't remember the last time I saw someone use their indicator over here. Road rules don't mean anything anymore. For them legacy users, yeah. You'll love to see it. No! I just got mace blocked. Rude. Schmack. Schmack. There we go. We're maxed out. Let's go for like 20 minutes here. Let's get the envoy going. So do we have any opinions on the envoy? Okay, I'm sleepy as fuck. My brain has officially shut off. Roblox video when? I can't in good conscience play Roblox. I can't do it. Just finally finished farming Frost Prime and his gear without spending a penny in trading. You'll love to see it. Congrats. Small work, big boom. Wish more primes could be not exclusively rare parts. We need a large amount of men, please. See that beautiful drop-off? The likes of which no one has ever seen before. Is there a strat to, like, setting it on its way and then releasing? I feel like there is. Yup. Yes. So like not guiding it all the way to its target, but like doing one of these. Well, actually, this is too close. Like you guide it and then just let her go. You can partly steer to get it in the right direction, then let go. Yeah. Oh my Christ. Let her rip. But do you need a license to use Tenant Envoy and a separate qualification to reload it? That's the real question. Yes. Also, good thing with Envoy is when you run out of magazine, swap to melee or pistol since it will reload on its own. Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about it. It's a master's degree? Of course. I knew it. It's 4 years and a thesis.
We'll all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Everybody gangster till the blue orb of explosive death starts homing in. I love how slow it is too. That's honestly it may sound weird, but it's my favorite thing about it. Yo. The slow impending doom. And then like boom, black suits fill the room up. Suitcase rocket launcher MBA. Everybody gangster until... I don't know where I was going with that. Reminds me of Half-Life Rocket. I've never played Half-Life. Thank you for the gear up. You ready? Let's get this Envoy ranked up, baby! What kind of KHORA build are you going for? That's a crazy. Anyone that works, I guess. I mean, I guess I've been advised to maximize the range of Strangledome, but beyond that, not really sure. Give it a try. Half-Life 2 especially is just a good game. It's just like a corridor shooter, right? A whipcore works off of melee mods, yeah. Yeah, honestly, like it's a bummer that the payload doesn't get to its destination, but I love it when the guidance system freaks out. Alright, we're actually doing pretty well in terms of rank juice. Would you recommend getting Cyberpunk 2077 on a discount a couple years after release, or is it still not worth the 70 gigabytes? I mean, if you're getting it on PC, I actually think it is worth full price personally. So at a discount, why even not? How deep of a discount are we talking? I actually feel like playing it again recently. I need Keanu Reeves in my brain telling me to do bad things, you know? Is that so wrong? $30 for the thing? Yo, though. That's pretty good. I'd drop a 30 piece on Cyberpunk 2077. But reconsidered after hearing of all the bugs? Look, bugs are a tricky thing because some people get and some people don't. So I can't in good conscience say there are no bugs. All I can say is when I played it, and I played it through like 3 times, I experienced very minimal bugs. I think the most prevalent was the occasional T-posing in vehicles. And honestly, I can count on maybe 2 hands the number of times that happened in about 300 hours. But that is just my own experience. That man no longer exists. Squires? No! Sounds like a good deal then. T-posing is always a plus. Look, it's not a plus. I'll tell you that much for free. It's, look, I think it's just a really, really good world, which is what CD Projekt Red does best, I think. Honestly, has one of the greatest romance plots ever in a video game, IMO. If you're into that sort of thing. And it's just a nice place to exist for a hot second. But I'm a weirdo. I actually like the driving mechanics. Appreciate your advice, dude. No worries. My pleasure. As a fan of a big, deep sail, I'm here for you, fam. I'm playing Mass Effect again. How far we have come in RPGs compared to 2077. It's sort of a different thing. Like, if you've played The Witcher 3, I think people don't talk about how similar The Witcher 3 is to 77. Right? They look at The Witcher and they go, you know, it's a established main character, like who's a very strong character because he's been written in a bunch of books, you know. And I think they don't really appreciate what makes The Witcher 3 so good. And in my opinion, it is the world. And in that regard, the two games are incredibly similar. But Mass Effect, on the other hand, is like a whole other story when it comes to... It's curated story. It's, well, yeah, it's curated story. Mass Effect, and I mean this in the best way possible because I fucking love Mass Effect, is like a visual novel with actual gameplay. Tell me I'm wrong. CP 2077's main story was way too unoriginal, but some of the side quests were incredible. Just wish you could have done more in the city. It's a beautiful but hollow setting. Absolutely, yeah. The world is incredible, but there's not a whole lot to do in there. And the reason that worked in The Witcher 3 is because it was thematically appropriate. Like, it's a big, uninhabited, for the most part, world. So you'll come across monsters and whatnot at most. Like little monster dens and and shit, but like there's not much to do outside of side quests and whatnot. And Cyberpunk 2077 is identical in that regard. It is actually identically structured to The Witcher 3. But because of its urban setting, you expect there to be more going on. You know, reasonably enough. But it just doesn't pan out that way. Mass Effect is on Steam sale pretty cheap. For anyone interested, full trilogy. I was almost tempted, but I'm not sure I have the time. Novigrad felt full, and it's a big city. Yeah, but it's like, quote unquote, big, you know. Like, it's a single dense location in a big world, as opposed to a big world that is its entirety a dense location, you know? It's like trying to stretch Novigrad over the whole world, the whole map in The Witcher 3. But also there wasn't much to do in Novigrad outside of side quests and whatnot. Which I think is fine for the most part, because a big part of the story happens there. So it didn't really feel like a problem to me. Which one is your favorite in the trilogy, Ricky? I'm a big fan of the second one. Man, it's tough, you know? Because, yeah, like, I might have to say the second one by default, but it's one of those things where oh man, I don't know. Yeah, you know, probably the second one. But I love the third one because of the second one, if that makes sense. Like, all the callbacks to number 2 in 3 just enriches the experience so deeply for me. But yeah, I'm probably going to go with 2. 2 was the first time we could get all situated with Tally, right? I mean, that's a win right there, if for no other reason. That's the whole situation. It's really system heavy though. Something like 120 gigabytes and heavy RAM required. What is? The Mass Effect remake? Surely not. Although 3 games worth. I guess that makes sense, but why the RAM heavy? Seems weird. Since it has all DLCs? Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. Alright, see you, Christoph. I just need to get to 32 on the Envoy, and I'll be happy. That's all I need. Ask for like 12 to 16 gigabytes of RAM? Jesus. BioWare doesn't know how to optimize games. Yeah, it's a bit rough, man. I mean, I've often thought this, but like, programming is pretty new for humanity, and I feel like we're not that good at it yet, you know? Just imagine in 20 years, I mean, look, depending which way the industry goes, but imagine a world in 20 years where shit is so beautifully optimized that you don't need high-spec hardware. And we'll be like core gaming on mobile phones. Tally all the way for me too. Second one also had best companions. Yeah. Morden is by far my favorite character in the series. Cloud Gaming. I'm not sure about Cloud Gaming. But yeah, could go there as well. And what? P equals NP? Star P? What is P? What is NP? I'm so confused. Comp sci terms? Oh, okay. I bet in 20 years, AI is doing a lot of programming. Scary thought. In 20 years, AI will be doing our jobs. And it's going to be like the Expanse, where the entirety of Earth has to survive on some form of welfare. Mars will be a militaristic society that wants to take us over. And we'll all have to move to the belt to become miners. AI VTubers only? I mean, it's happening, right? Apparently they're dabbling with AI influencers. Now, they don't look human. They're not meant to look, not meant to fool you. But it's like the novelty of, yeah, this thing is a computer. Just freaking wild. And the belters control the rest. You love to see it. Belter Laura. Let's go. Where my belter's at. Ricky, have you ever seen Babylon 5? Seemed like it'd be a show in your alley. Listen, buddy. Ever watch Isaac Arthur on YouTube? I haven't. I don't know who that is.
Share in this battle. Hold out as long as you can.
I would desperately love to watch Babylon 5. However, it's not on any streaming services. Apparently, it doesn't even exist on DVD. Like, I've tried to buy it. Can you imagine, guys? Buying physical media? I've tried to buy it. And I can't. It is not available to me anywhere in this country. I even got to the end of my rope and tried to download it. And there's like no trackers. It's like, it's a dead show. You can't get it. Isn't it coming to HBO Max? I don't think we have that here. We're not allowed to have HBO down here. Piracy is a service problem. It can be, yeah. It absolutely can be. I mean, you know, Australia has some big statistics for piracy. All right, we can leave now. A lot of piracy goes on in Australia, and as a result, well, actually, no, this is sort of a side issue. We'll talk about that in a second. But I don't think it's hard to figure out why. We get things late, which, you know, it's not necessarily an excuse. You can wait, you know. But often we don't get things at all. Babylon 5 was amazing. Sad to see like half of the actors have died early. Oh no. Had the DVD at one point. What happened to them? As if not hold on to them for the rest of your life. It's one of the first TV shows ever that had a continuous plot. A lot of the problem of the weak episodes too. But they always kept it going. Yo, where are my Battlestar Galactica fans at? That shit is my unequivocal jam.
Holding you all back.
Another job well executed.
It's my father's disc, so he still has them? Oh, bummer. Hey, look, Nightwave. You'll love to see it. When you wait, you get spoilers? Yeah, that's an issue. Yeah, all the big movies that people are pogging out about at the moment have come to Australia like 2-3 months late. Which BSG? I haven't seen the original yet. So I'm talking about the 2004 series. BSG was great, but the last season kind of diminished it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I think there might have been an element of them not knowing where to go with it. But, no, I think it was weird, you know? I like the tone of the last season. How it was just like, hope, 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 fucked, you know? I was satisfied. Alrighty. So this is our situation currently. Yep, so the grab radius is currently double. There you go.
Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this criticism?
I think I should give BSG another chance. Saw some remake of 1980. Or what it was called. Thought it seemed really vacant of plot. The 2004 BSG is great. The soundtrack is on a whole other level. Yeah, it's absolutely fucking wild. And then, like, so, I don't think I played Homeworld 2 specifically, until I'd watched Battlestar Galactica. So, hold on a second. Homeworld 2 release date. So, I think I actually looked into this, 2003, so it released the year before the show. So, I think I read somewhere that Homeworld 2 was originally pitched as a tie-in game for Battlestar Galactica, but that fell through. And that is why there are so many similarities between the game and the show. Like, obviously there's plot similarities, but the music, man, like, you listen to the music of Homeworld and you're like, hold up a second. Tell me that Battlestar was not influenced by Homeworld. Like, straight up. Adama's FTL maneuver, if you remember. Oh god, which one, man? Like the one in the finale, or... Everyone has such chill and atmosphere. Yeah, I gotta play one again. Been listening to Storming New Caprica on loop for a month now. The Planet Side one. Right in season 2, was it? Or 3? Can't remember which. That. Oh, buddy, when this. That's. I'm not spoiling it, but it's just. Look, if you like spaceships, I feel like that alone is just Battlestar. Without getting into, like, any weird, like, Heart of the Ship, Ghost in the Shell, living ship sort of situations. The ships are their own characters. And it's just, like, you get attached to them pretty quickly. It's beautiful. It was an insane piece of television history at that time. And to think that I almost passed on the show, you know? Because, of course, the way they advertised the pilot on television was they hyped up the sex angle of it. And I'm like, oh, fuck, another sci-fi show that... And when did it come out? So, 2004, so I was 14. And I'm like, oh, God, another sci-fi show that they're just trying to sell with sex. And I didn't want to watch it, but I gave it a chance. And I'm like, hold up a second. This shit, though... Homeworld Deserts was nice too. Hope the new Dune gets that way. Yeah! I really like Deserts of Karak. I'm not sure if it really has like enough variety of content to really keep people's interest, or my interest at the very least. But yeah, it was a really, really cool concept. And I would, you know what? I would love to see Deserts of Karak with a few more mechanics, or maybe variety of units to play around with, on maps the size of Supreme Commander. I think that would be dope as hell. What show? Battlestar Galactica. The remake. Oh, that was the same reason I avoided BSG? Yeah, yeah. Less air reliance would be nice too. I really like the air aspect. I like the aircraft carrier on land kind of thing, but yeah, I see what you mean. I guess I would often win with just air support, so I guess I see what you mean. It's a bit easy, you know. But that reminded me, the way they handled air reminded me a little bit of Command & Conquer 3, which I really liked. Like, I would set up control groups for just my bombers, and I love how they would go out and they'd have to come back to refuel. I like that shit. What do you hear, Starbuck? Nothing but the rain. Needed more scissors, paper, rock balancing. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I didn't really think too much into that. The important question here: your opinion on Homeworld Cataclysm. I don't think I played it. Fuck, I really need to rewatch Battlestar Galactica. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I quote, I think it's in season 2, where it's like, if I find a hunk of rock big enough, I'll build you guys a bar. I love that shit. The Viper Jock broing out. Love it. Love it, dude. Honestly, we need a BattleTech series along those lines. That would make my life complete. Alright, guys. We're gonna finish up here.